What's up, guys? Let's get right into it, man. Played the demo for Anthem. Very good. Well, when you could play it, it was very good. I got kicked out a lot. The servers didn't work as well as as I would want them to. Um, but when I could play the game, the gunplay was very good. Fighting with the interceptor, swinging his little blades around, it was fun. Flying around was real nice. It was smooth. I liked it. Swimming, not so much. Swimming was kind of hard. Couldn't really see where you were going. You'd fall into the water, and then I don't know if it would lag out or whatever, but I kept like hitting the wall, and I couldn't see. Like you're trying to find the blue light, and swimming needed to be tweaked a little bit, I think. But maybe after I've played it for a while, I'll get used to it or whatever. So it was fun. All around, the game was really good, man. It did have a lot of bugs. It did need a lot of fixing, but again, it's a demo. It should have been a beta, but so I know there's gonna be a lot that's gonna happen. That's gonna be fixed. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'm sitting here having the rubber band effect, and every time just glitching, coming back to, I would jump off to fly, and I would just keep coming back and doing it over and over and over. It was real crazy. I had a couple problems where like the color of my javelin wasn't right, where it would just be the default, or I had problems where I didn't even have a head at some times, or I couldn't pull out my gun, I couldn't fly, couldn't really do nothing. I have a whole gameplay of me just with headless and not being able to do anything, but I still helped our team win, man. Getting those little glow ball thingies and put them in the whatever you want to call it, wherever you're supposed to put them. Still able to help the team out, but regardless, had a very good experience. A little frustrating when it's not working properly, but it was real fun. Well, a little disappointed in the customization. Customization could have been a lot better. Okay, so customize your javelin. There's a lot you could pick from the material or the colors. That's nice. I think it should have gone a little bit more in depth with the customization. Just like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be a little nitpicky about it, but like, okay, so for example, the color of the eyes, where they glow, they're like orange. I feel like you should be able to change that color, if you want them blue, red, green, purple, whatever, I feel like that should have definitely been in there. Just little details with the javelin customization, I feel like should have definitely been in there. I feel like the gun color, and if you want to put a vinyl on it, if you want to put a silencer, I saw you could craft weapons, but it didn't seem like you could pick the parts or whatever materials that you wanted for the weapon, how you wanted it to look. I don't know if it's not, maybe, just the demo didn't have it. I really do hope that's in the game, but I feel like that's something big for a game like this that's like all about customization. I feel like this game, the customization is going to be big. It's going to be what makes or breaks the game. And I feel like, customization should have been like, they did good. I'm not going to sit there and knock them because they really did good, but I just feel like customization really needs to go up, I'm a big Anthem fan, but I'm really disappointed in the customization. I'm not going to lie. I really wish that I hope that when the game launches, they'll prove me wrong. But so far with that demo, there needs to be a lot more customization. I should be able to make the gun color whatever color I want and make it look how I want. Also, another thing is what I think would be cool. Now again, this doesn't matter. It doesn't have nothing to do with the gameplay. It doesn't have nothing to do with any of that. It's just straight looks. It's just, again, customization. It just would have made the game, more appealing to the eye, I guess you could say. Would be, okay, so there's these things called striders. I think they're called striders. That they're the Star Wars little things that they have in the game that be walking around. Those things that they're like your personal strider. I feel like that'd have been cool to make it whatever color you want, or make it look however you want. You know, maybe put your own little flag details on there. I think that would be cool too. That you can make like your own like little flags or something, your own little logos or something. I think that's what they should have in the game. I'm not saying it's not in there. I'm just saying that would have been cool to have. But I definitely think it would be cool to like edit and make the striders. Which not, I don't know if you can or not. I'm just saying not in the demo you couldn't. I did see that Fort Tarsus was real big. Okay, I was actually really exploring Fort Tarsus, kinda, you know. And there's a lot of like locked doors and doors that you can't go in. I can see that. I think when the game launches, Fort Tarsus is going to be really big, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can really do in Fort Tarsus that we just haven't seen yet. So, but I am hoping, you know, Strider's customization would definitely be nice. I think they'll make a lot of money from that. You know, I'm sure they could sell that or however way. And even though it's not a big thing, I'm sure people, you know, they would want to customize everything that they can, you know. Me personally, I mean, I think I would eventually, but you know, it's not the first thing. But I do. I think I would. I would customize it just because I could. Just because I can. I don't care. Moving on. Okay, one of my biggest things. This really hurt me with it. How they didn't have this, because it's like, man, this game is all about customization. Okay, look, I get it. You're a pilot. You don't see your person. I get it. You're usually in a javelin. They don't care. But I really do believe that they should have the pilot customization with your character, man. Like the face details, the skin complexion. Like, okay, I hate to compare it to Destiny, but for example, Destiny, Skyrim, I mean, all these other games, you know, you get into the player customization and you could customize their skin. You could, you know, like Destiny had the purple skin, like the diamond looking skin, or blue looking like an avatar. I feel like that would be something real nice to add to Anthem, is customizing your person the way that you want to look, the hair, the war paint or something, you know, whatever, you know. I feel like that's something that really needs to be in the game, because that's like what Anthem is about. It's about that customization, man. Like, that's really gonna make this Anthem really good, is that you know, you make it how you want to make it, you know. That's with the javelin, with all. I think that's really gonna make the game. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I get it. Right now you're like, oh, you know, when you're in Fort Tarsus, you can only see first person. You can't even see it anyways. The only time you see it is in the little cut. All right, listen, man. So my point is, they should have that. That way they could do a third person in Fort Tarsus. And I feel like, you know, Anthem should be first and third person, even when the shooting. I feel like, you know, some people, they like that. Me personally, I hate first person. But I feel like, you know, for other players that do like the first person shooting, they should be able to go in the first person, kind of like Titanfall 2, where you go into Titan and like the outline of the screen is like the mask and stuff. I feel like that's how they should have done it, you know. Or you're playing a racing game, you go in first person and you see like the car. I feel like that's how they should have done it. I think it would have been really cool. You would have felt like you were actually in the javelin. And then when you're flying around, you could see like first person flying around, and you could also go back to third person to where you're, you know, seeing with your javelin. I think you should be able to jump in and out of both of them at free will whenever you want to. Not a big deal, but I just feel like, you know, it's 2019. That's something that the game should have regardless. So that's why I feel like the personalization is so important. Not only that, but because now they got this little what do you call it, a little hub or whatever, where you could like talk to other players or see them or whatever. I think it'd be, you know, something that you could have where you could show it off, like, this is what your person looks like. And I feel like, you know, also they should have like clothes, like, or like gear or armor or whatever that you can wear, that you could just change out when you're not in the javelin, you know. When you're outside the javelin, the stuff that you wear, that's how they're gonna make their money, man. Honestly, yo, I'm sure these guys thought of everything that I'm talking about. I'm sure they talked it over. I'm sure, you know, for whatever reason, it might be in the game. I might just, you know, we didn't see it in the demo, so it could be in the game, man. We don't know. We don't know 100%. I'm just saying, I really do hope it is in the game, and if it's not, hopefully they're able to put it in the game. Alright. Anyways. So, clothes, yes. I definitely think clothes should be in the game. I feel like, or if you want to wear your javelin while you're in for a touch, I feel like that could be something else that they could throw in there. Like when you go to the pub area, throwing your javelin, you can have like the mask open or the helmet off or whatever. I think that could, or it's really like a robot. So, mask open, bam, you see the face. I feel like, that's something that they could add on. Besides that, I mean, the game was great. Again, the game looks beautiful. It looks really good. The sound effects is really nice. When you're shooting, you can hear the gun. You're going in the water splashing. All the creatures I saw looked real cool, man. The game itself looks very good. It feels very good. And when it's not acting up, it plays very good. I'm really not worried about it, I think Anthem's going to do well. I think they're going to have enough content where they keep bringing stuff. It looks like they're doing stuff for, like, storms, where, like, they'll have a storm out there and stuff will spawn and you have to fight it. I think it's going to be cool, man. The game definitely looks good, feels good. It's going to play good when it launches, especially with the servers being better, man. I'm very looking forward to this game, all right? But that's just my thoughts on it. Y'all leave comments down below and let me know what you think. Like the video. Subscribe to the video. Subscribe to me if you haven't. And turn on those post notifications, alright? I'm out.